in front of the Supreme Court, where thousands of protesters are continued to gather in support of Dr. Christine Ford, who has accused Judge Brett Kavanaugh of sexually assaulting her back in 1982. They started at the Supreme Court and marched to the Senate office buildings, where Kavanaugh and Ford were telling their stories to the Senate Judiciary Committee. But the protesters in this largely female crowd appeared to have already made up their minds.
It is beyond comprehension that the U.S. Senate will confirm a man who has allegations of being a sexual assaulter, a man who's been alleged to be a rapist without a thorough investigation.
That sentiment, that Republicans are rushing hearings when a full investigation is called for, was common in the crowd. Others worried about the message that would be sent if Kavanaugh is approved in light of the allegations.
They're basically saying that what happened to my friends, what happened to some of the closest people I know is okay. And it's sort of validating that in a sense, and I think that validation speaks volumes to our country.
Allegations aside, just as many of these marchers said they were worried about Kavanaugh's judicial record and what the addition of another conservative justice would mean to the Supreme Court.
We see which way we're going right now in this country, and we have a right. This is a real fear. We have a right to be afraid.
Hafner says she too is worried about Kavanaugh's judicial record. But that's not the main reason she came out to add her voice to the opposition.
And I'm very worried about the court changing its commitment to women's rights, to immigrants' rights, to LGBT rights. But this isn't about ideology. This is about stopping a predator.
Ian Soloman, Cronkite News.